This seaside setting is perfect for an artist who loves to kiteboard, surf, and has a skipper's sailing license. Ard's plan is to spend half his year at his new home, recording from the studio he's built here, and the other 6 months touring. The new spot comes with quite a history.
Art, bro, you've got a windmill in your garden.
I know, I was most surprised when I found it, and also, you know, given our current circumstance in Cape Town, it's very handy. You know, in those days when they dug down for water, it was for life and death, not just to supplement their water in general. So it's very handy that I have it. I dig it.
And I noticed that you've got some turrets up there. Is this a real castle?
It's a real castle. This is like, it's Scottish built. It was built by World War II prisoners of war. And it's got some cool history in it, but mainly it's got really good energy, fortunately. There's no spooks or anything like that, as far as I know.
Just Ginger are still together and heading to London to perform. But recording new songs, Art's been going solo, when he's not busy doing up castles.
I believe you've done some renovations.
Yeah, well, actually quite a lot. So this was a built-in cupboard over here, with a door that was over here. And it's where the previous owner stayed. That was her main bedroom. It was a little bit dark, and I didn't feel that it would be a cool room for me, so I just broke it open. And yeah, just created a whole new space. This was like a little office. I had no idea about this window here. It was covered and there was a curtain, so I was delighted when I found out that there was a big window. There's been so many treats that have been uncovered all the time. It's been very fun. This was all tiled, and there was a little piece chipped out in the end there at the entrance where I saw the slate, and I was like, hang on, what is this? And I picked up the more tile, and it was all this beautiful slate, which I think is just much more appropriate for a castle.
This is home to Master Matthews and his dogs, a farm collie, Jeff, and German Shepherd, Scotty. Their favorite room in winter has the fireplace.
Whoa, what a cool space. Sure.
I know, right? You can just imagine how tickled I was when I walked in here and saw these like genuine stone walls. It was quite inspiring, and it was in the middle of winter, so I moved my bedroom right here, right next to the original fireplace. So it was just the coolest man cave you can just imagine. I have
so authentic.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, I haven't changed anything. You don't want to. I'm not going to put wallpaper on here. And then I moved the bedroom upstairs, but as you can see, it's a very narrow entranceway, so you can't get any furniture up there. I had to build everything up there.
On the first floor, Art wakes up with mountain views all around him. Since shaving his dreadlocks, there's no playing Rapunzel from the tower window, though things are happening below ground.
But I mean, what is a castle without a dungeon and a trapdoor?
You have a dungeon?
When I saw that trapdoor there, I was like, I need to know what lurks beneath.
You got to show me. Let's go check it out.
Do come check.
Art followed his family's musical roots. His mother Arlene plays piano and has written a few songs. He studied drums after school, learned guitar at the same time, and can play both down here as loud as he likes.
Oh, no ways. This is so cool.
It's pretty rad.
Insane. It's pretty convenient being so close to work.
It's an easy commute, eh? So
no
I save a lot.
yeah.
When I saw this space through the trapdoor, I immediately, I thought that this was going to be a beautiful studio, and I still pinch myself daily because it's like a fairy tale, man. It's really enchanted, and it's giggle-worthy, actually,
Every bit of the writing, recording, production, and engineering of his new record he did here.
You've just released your first single of your second solo album, Impossible Machines. What was your inspiration behind the song?
Yeah, so we are all victim to just doing this all day. It's happening. I'm guilty. We're all guilty. It's not a preach. It's just a little social commentary about it. And all these impossible machines that we think are making our lives better, we also are like distracting ourselves from being in the present a lot. So on that note, I even decided to, for the first time, I wrote these are the lyrics as I wrote them on a piece of paper, like you used to in the olden days, instead of everything being electronic. So just a little experiment, a little commentary, and I think I'm very happy with how it came out.
Can you break it down for me? How do you actually make a song?
I have decided to do everything myself, which is a little bit tricky. I've kind of shot myself in the foot a little bit as far as getting it out as quick as I'd like it to. But it starts off very simply, a song just would have a kick drum, and you just have that, and then you have a snare drum, and these are all things that we'd have to put on top of each other. And then here's the live bass that I played. I got this beautiful 1975 like Fender jazz bass, and then you put all that together, and the guitar thing over it, bit of piano, and and then you put a voice over that usually.
I should have stayed for the life of me that day. Had no idea the pain.
I mean, breaking it down there, it's not just a button that you're clicking. You've actually played all those instruments and you're overlaying the tracks. It's all your personal creation.
So a lot of the stuff on there is quite rough. It's not even purposely rough, it's just how it is. I can't play it much better than that. But it's also been great because I only do stuff if it's simple, and it's helped me simplify music again and help the song shine and let the message shine instead of make it sound too polished or, you know, perfect. Because perfect music isn't always as emotive, you know.
Art jokes he cries more easily the older he gets, and being able to access emotion never hurt the songwriting process. He keeps his performance sharp through regular gigs, and fans can't wait for the release and tour of the new album.
What does the future hold for Ard Matthews?
I'm just hoping that I can carry on doing what I do and have been doing, and that it gets embraced, and if it can touch the lives of a few people, that'll be fine for me, because I'm just having fun. I'll always be a songwriter, and that's what I'll continue to do.
Art, we've been talking about singing and playing music all day. I think it's time for that jam.
I don't know, but this life is so predictable. We do curious things with impossible machines. This I know, that you can't rely on anyone, 'cause everyone else is afraid of the dark. You are all you need from now on. Let go of the thoughts that harm you. Put anger and fear aside, 'cause the best of you is yet to come, this I know. You know that life is sweet if you like to see it that way now.